Hi everyone, my name is Carol Lisette and this is a tarot reading for all 22 to 27-year-old people who come across this. So 22 to 27-year-old people who would enter into this energetic exchange with me, you are welcome. Please come on in. So I will shuffle and center myself. I will be praying. And so I suggest you do the same or just wait. Thanks. This space is reserved for those entities of which only want the greatest good for all of us participating. This space is reserved for all of those, the greatest good for all of those participating now. All right, I'm going to get your cards here. Let's see what happens. These are oracle cards. I do not read them reversed. Just if you're wondering what I'm doing. I will use the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck for some details. Let's get it. What I have here for your headspace, what you have on your mind, is the frequency of prosperity paired with the Five of Cups. The next position is your heart space. This is about emotions. For me, I interpret this as the emotions we have and the extremes of those emotions. We're going to try to bring that into balance. So here in your heart space, we have delight paired with the Ace of Swords. When your heart, this position, this next position represents how your heart and your mind are working together. So how are your heart and your mind communicating? Is your higher heart, able to express what's going on? What is the correspondence between your heart and your head? Let's see. You have passion, the frequency of passion paired with the Empress. Beautiful. The next position that I have here for you, 22 to 27-year-old people, is what can you change and how can you cause that change? In that, you have the frequency of authority paired with the Hermit. Alrighty. And now this next position is what won't change. Okay, let's just get that out of the way right now. What won't change is normally what the lesson is. Today is March 17th, by the way. I think it's St. Patrick's Day. So this is for, I don't know, a week or two. I'm not really sure how often I'll be posting these, but a week from when you see it, okay? So what can you not change? What is it? You have the frequency of allowance paired with the King of Pentacles. Nice, okay. The next position I am checking in, I call this position your Dance with Destiny. I'm checking in on your rhythm. Wow. Well, this card I use as, to me, this random card in this deck represents the necessity to just be. Just slow down and be. Here's the thing. we're already accomplishing so much by just being ourselves. I just wanted to let you guys know that because it doesn't come out that often. Your rhythm has to do with discernment, and it is paired with temperance. Your last position here is your vibration. Let's freak this frequency and see what's up, what comes with it. You have the sacral chakra and you have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, let's get this interpreted for you guys. Sure, okay, so there's a lot of ambiguity I see just right off the bat. But I mean, when we're trying to find some type of correspondence, some type of cohesion, right, between our hearts and our minds, there's going to be confusion. They're at odds with one another. It's the human condition, right? So here we are. Again, this position represents your headspace, okay? And the oracle deck that I use is the Sacred Geometry Activations Tarot deck, oracle deck rather. And the idea, okay, the whole premise of it is that the world is made up of these geometrical shapes. And so you find them in the macrocosm and in the microcosm. And if we find these shapes everywhere in all things, also they are in us, right? Wouldn't that make sense? So the idea is for us to have a look at the colors and the shape, and by doing that, we're activating that frequency within us. Allow yourself just to look at it, take it in for a moment, and your subconscious will do the rest, okay? So I hope you can see it. Please have a look. Prosperity, right? So you're thinking about prosperity, and I'm seeing that you have some regrets, okay, with the 5 of Cups here. With your heart, with this delight and this this Ace of Swords, this is really nice. Okay, delight is it's just so, it's literally a delightful word. It's really beautiful too. Please have a look here. Number 19, delight. Your heart is paired, or your heart, the delight that you feel in your heart is paired with the Ace of Swords. Are you feeling really happy about an idea or something that you shared with someone? Was it satisfying? That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that you were just really glad to share this this inspiration that you had with somebody. And so maybe you're wondering how you can prosper from this idea. I see. So you want to see how you can prosper from this idea, but you don't have to feel any type of regret, okay? That's a trap. If you allow yourself, okay, the feeling or thought of regret will pass through a person's mind. But if you allow yourself to sit in that energy, you're going to sabotage your progress, and that's your choice. But anyway, when the correspondence between the heart and the mind right now is number 34, passion. Okay, 22 to 27-year-olds, people, please have a look at this. Just soak it in. Passion. Passion, awesome. It's paired with the Empress. And that's why I'm concerned about any self-sabotage here, about you getting caught up in this like loop, this endless loop of things are just not going to go your way, right? We have to have tentative schedules. We don't need to follow them. We have to be flexible, okay? So mistakes are necessary, and they're actually nourishing. I know that sounds weird, but you're nourishing yourself by fucking up. No, I'm dead ass serious. Because if you didn't mess up, you wouldn't know how to improve. You would be mediocre at best, right? So let's do ourselves a favor and just keep it pushing, right? Just move on forward. You're gonna work on your grit because this is worth it. Passion, come on. Passion in anything is fantastic. If you work doing, what you're passionate about, you're not even working anymore, right? If you're in the heat of passion with your partner, that's beautiful. That is a part of procreation, right? If there are even crimes of passion, right? So these are intense feelings. The frequency, it says, beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. Okay, so make the mistakes. Feel passionate about being pissed off or disappointed, whatever. Feel the emotion and let it go and keep on going with the lesson from the mistake. Okay, because the Empress is, number one, she's a major arcana. Okay, the Empress is the energy of all four queens in the tarot. If you're not familiar, just know she's the boss. Okay, there are these queens all over the place with kingdoms, here and there, and she's reigning over the entire empire. Okay, and that is what is going to come of your passion, should you choose to feel it. Okay, should you choose to transmute your passion, transmute your mistakes into what you desire. The next position is, what can you change? And the frequency is authority. I want to read it to you because this is really nice. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. We have to remember that power lies in love. It's super important, okay? Have a look at this authority thing. You have a major arcana paired with this. Please have a look, you guys. This is going to help you settle into your authority, whatever that may be. Well, I see here that you've got the Hermit. The Hermit, well, he's looking within, right? He's sequestered himself away from all the nonsense. And he's taken his authority back, right? And not only is he taking his authority back here, he's making sure that he is credible as an authority. The Hermit goes into himself. He reflects, he refines his inner world to become, as my brother says, the journeyman or master. The Hermit only has to shine his light to exercise his authority. You may also do the same. If you're 22 to 27 years old watching this now, just know that you are completely able to be the boss that you are. You just need to claim your authority. I'm not gonna, hold on, okay, let's keep on going. So this is the position that is what can't change. And that was allowance. This is number 9, allowance. It's actually right before authority. Interesting. So allowance, please have a look, everyone. It's important to also understand the frequency of allowance, whether or not you can change it. Here's the thing, you guys, it's paired here with the King of Pentacles. So allowance, really, to me, I'm reading it as the feminine energy. The feminine energy which allows things to come our way, right? Which allows, we have an open heart, and we have to allow people to be who they are, do what they do. We have to allow the nature of things to be just that. okay? You can't change it, but you can be powerful in it. If you allow yourself to accept what you don't like about yourself, if you allow yourself to see the reality and to see exactly what's going on around you, what are you working with, you're gonna be like this king. The King of Pentacles has his shit together, and let me tell you, okay? So if you can just, don't be so stubborn, open your heart and allow, you know, messages to come to you, allow people to speak before you respond, allow things. Now, you're the authority, right? And so you do allow others to communicate with you, and you do give yourself permission to communicate with others. Listen, good things will come to you if you can embrace that. The next position is discernment. The next position has to do with your rhythm, okay? Your dance with destiny. And the frequency that comes up is discernment, number 20. So discernment is a beautiful balance between, like, well, logic, right? And right and wrong, and kind of having to be objective about it. We've got to be objective. We've got to kind of remove the emotions sometimes so that we can assess our situations. I see that your rhythm now has to do with, you're in the frequency of discernment. You're trying, 22 to 27-year-old people, you're trying to see, how can I make this idea come to life? How can I benefit from it? Where will the prosperity come, right? Will it be financial? Will it be spiritual? Whatever it may be. You may prosper in your field of study, etc. So you're making choices, but you don't need to worry. You don't need to worry about I mean, you've got these beautiful things going for you with the Empress here, with the Hermit, come on. And then also you have the Temperance card here with the discernment. I see. Okay. So Temperance, well, think about tempered steel, right? It's gotta be tempered. It's gotta be balanced, right? It can't be too crazy. We've got to find that inner balance. And so you're currently, I see that you're being wise. That you're being wise. Let's keep on going. The next position is your vibration. And you have the sacral chakra. Please have a look, okay? The sacral chakra, sacral chakra. I know it has to do with creativity, success and abundance. Okay, this orange color with this flower of life, look at, it's going to give you permission. It's gonna spark the frequency within you. And the orange, it gives you a sort of freedom. Okay, it's freeing so that you can be creative. Enjoy this, enjoy it, look at it. Okay, great. It is paired with the 7 of Pentacles. I see that your sacral chakra, that you are, why are you guys, okay. There's some regret. I do see an underlying tone of regret. But look at you guys. You've already started, you've already put this in motion. Dealing with regrets is super pointless. It doesn't make any sense. You need to keep on going forward. Regrets don't do anything. One of my favorite songs by Jay-Z is called Regrets. And he says this is the #1 rule for your set. In order to survive, you need to learn to live with regrets. You guys should check it out on Reasonable Doubt, the album. Okay? These doubts, this disappointment that you have is going to take you nowhere. It's actually going to take you nowhere, and that would be a huge shame because you have the Hermit, you have the Empress, and you have Temperance. This right now is a fated time for you, okay? When I see these major arcanas, I see destiny, okay? I see that you are going to face these energies in this manner, one way or the other. So let's get it taken care of now for your own personal growth. That's why I'm here. So you're gonna prosper. Look at, don't worry. Instead of thinking about, okay, what we all kind of filter our thoughts, right? We have like a filter of our making, right? Of our own devising. And so when you're thinking, when you're brainstorming, okay, and the idea of prosperity, how are you going to prosper, comes up, you're going to face two things. You're going to face the Four of Wands, which has to do with safety, stability in a family unit and home, or a place that feels like home, or people that you feel you can rely on. Okay, this is like a celebration of stability with those who you can trust and who you love. So when you're thinking about wondering, ruminating on how you can prosper from this delightful idea you have, you will be faced with the choice to either focus on the stability and the happiness that you are creating, or you can look backwards and instead of saying, I got these 3 cups to work with, you don't want to say, oh man, I dropped 2 cups. Now what am I going to do? That's going to take you away from, man, your blessing. And let me tell you guys something. 22 to 27-year-olds, your blessings are earned. You don't want to just throw those away, right? I mean, in my eyes. All right, let's get the rest of these cards. We'll clarify the rest of this, okay? I hope this reading is giving you some guidance. Too many. Nice. Let's get the rest, okay? Wrong card. Doesn't belong in there. With delight and so in your heart space, the next clarifier is the Hierophant. What you can change, 3 of Pentacles. Oh, and along with how your heart and your mind are corresponding, you have the Chariot. You're off to a great start. I mean, that's another major. This is beautiful. Okay, 3 of Wands. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's not all like, I don't know why I want to say peaches and cream, but it's not all, whatever. It's not all rainbows and butterflies or whatever. No, because you need to make decisions, and this idea, I see this idea that you have, and it makes me happy. It makes me feel like I want to say it. I feel like I want to brag to everybody about this fucking inspiring brand new idea. And but I don't know what it is because it's yours. So thanks for sharing that with me though. You have the Hierophant with that. So the Hierophant, it's funny because the Hierophant, he's pretty traditional, right? I'm seeing that not only do you have this idea, but you've got the specifics. Okay, well, I see that this new innovative idea that you have, not only do you just have it and you just like told people about it and stuff, I see that you can even see every little detail. I see that you are, this inspiration that you have, there are intricacies to it, and it is layered, but you see it clearly. That's why this idea is yours. That's why you see things that you cannot even explain to other people. when it comes to this, okay? That's why it is yours. You're the authority on this, okay? So like I said, it's not gonna be all, you know, butterflies and, I don't know, lemon drops. Take what you will out of that. I'm not sure if that's a message for someone. But you see, what I'm saying is that nobody else can do this, so you don't need to worry. You don't need to worry, oh, I made a mistake. Don't get disappointed. Nobody else is gonna pick this idea up and run away with it. And if they try to, they'll fail because it is yours. You have the Chariot here with the correspondence between your mind and your heart. Here, I guess I would call it the higher heart. You got the Chariot along with Passion and the Empress. I mean, there are really there's beautiful things coming for you. Beautiful things coming for you. But it's going to take a certain level of strength and grit. Rather, not strength, but grit. It will take a certain level of grit for you to push forward. And well, you can't change the fact that you do need to plan it out. Okay, you've got the Three of Wands here with this, with what you can't change. So don't forget, allowance. If you are able to allow others to just be themselves, to do them, whatever, and also allow yourself, allow things to come to you. Don't be so active at this time, okay? You're already the authority. So you don't need to go running. You cannot change the fact that right now it is better for you to allow things to come to you so that you can be sitting pretty right here with the King of Coins. Although the King is masculine, I'm not reading that here. I'm reading that you need to lean more into your feminine power, into your feminine energy. And this whole King of Pentacles things, it does have to do with movement and stuff, but it has to do with you, with creating your own life, with creating your own tangible things, your home, etc. That is with the Three of Wands. So the other thing that you're not going to be able, though, to avoid here is the planning process. I see that you've already planned, you've already got these plans, and you see some things super clear, but you might want to take some time and write things down, come up with a business plan or a vision board or something. Get it down, get it out of yourself, tangibly though, not just words and ideas with other people. You need to prove to yourself that you're in the process of doing this. So plan it. You know what? The hardest thing about planning this out is just starting, because it makes you so happy. So once you start getting into the plans, you're gonna get even more excited. I feel it. I feel it. Oh, it's so nice. I love that. I love progress. I love it. Okay. Oh, I already got all my cards. Alrighty. So here with your rhythm, you're learning now how to be discerning. That's gonna help you a lot, okay, you guys? You're in a really good place with your rhythm of discernment, because that is necessary. Stay in that. Don't lose your cadence. Stay in that, because that's what you need for these decisions. For the decision not to allow intrusive thoughts to come in and discourage you, okay? You need discernment to realize that you're the authority and this is yours. You need to be discerning, and you are. You have here the Prince of Cups. You're doing it lovingly. Not only are you moving forward in this and becoming tempered, you're taking pressure from the world, and you're still being discerning. Here with the Prince of Cups, your creative outlet is going to be so comfortable. If you create anything, everybody should. I mean, even if you cook, that's creating. That's being creative. Anything. But I want you to know that in your creative outlet at this time is where you're gonna really feel that nice rhythm, like the rhythm of your heart, steady. You're gonna find something steady, stable, something that you have to use your discernment so that you can build your foundation, a strong one. Good job with your rhythm. Now, with your vibration, you have the Princess of Wands. The Princess of Wands is coming here. Let me see. Hold on. Yes, I see. Okay. So this is the reason the reading is about like some battling negative and positive emotions is because of this disappointment when it comes to your desires. Possibly, maybe, if I were you, my advice here and now for you 22 to 27-year-old people, in whatever this endeavor is that you have going on in your life, along with your personal growth, if you are, don't be, okay. This is a warning not to be too sexually active. Don't be hypersexual at this time, okay? I mean, personally, I don't care what people do with their libido, but maybe you want to, instead of messing around 4 times a week, do it twice, and then channel some of that energy, channel some of that passionate sexual energy into your craft. Translate it. See what you can do with that, okay? Look into it. I can't really teach you about that, but I can tell you that it's going to benefit you a lot, and it's going to help you get over any doubt, any self-doubt, any imposter, whatever, okay? In closing, let us get one more. Let's get one more frequency card for you. I want you to take this away with you for the rest of the week. The next card I get is going to be the energy spirit. Allow this next card to be the energy for all 22 to 27-year-old people watching this who are here for greatest good. Let's go. Heart chakra. Focus on your heart chakra, guys. Open your heart. Open your heart. That's what this is about. That is what inspired this series, to be completely honest. Merging your heart and your mind. Have a look now. Please focus on opening your heart this week, everyone. Thank you. Bye.